Okay, hey, no, what did I just say? Okay, come on, focus.
Prediction on the fight, sir?
No, I'm not predicting for the fight, but I make sure that this fight is a great fight. So this, I know Miguel Cotto is very good boxer. You know. He's a tough fighter too, because he's not easy opponent because he's a 2 times world champion, and only God knows can know what happened that fight at night. But I make sure Manny gonna win.
Thank you. Out of 100%, how ready is Manny physically and mentally?
Manny's already just like 110%.
Physically and mentally?
Yeah, preparing for this fight.
Thank you so much. So what's your prediction of this fight, Miguel Cotto and Manny Pacquiao?
My prediction, I think I'm gonna win. My man is gonna win the fight because I think
By stoppage, knockout?
no, I'm not sure, but I'm not predict for that round. I think it's win. You know, I don't predict a knockdown like that.
He will win. I'm not going to say it's a knockout. Miguel Cotto is still in his prime. He's one of the best body punchers in the business, but I think Manny's hand speed and, more importantly, his lateral movement and his foot speed will be too much, and that's the key to winning the fight.
How do you feel Manny is mentally right now out of 100%?
This training camp we had, I've been with Manny just about 5 years now. It's the best training camp we had. In Pacquiao, he was so relaxed as if he never had a care in the world other than to train.
Right, despite all the all the publicity and drama.
Yeah, but there was no publicity in it.
So it's a lot of just hype and...
It's a lot of hype. You know, people from our own camp feeding the media frenzy with inaccurate comments and statements. But no, I was there the whole camp. I've been with Manny now 5 years, and I've never seen him so relaxed mentally as he was in this camp.
Okay, so you're leaning more towards like a decision, would you say?
Well, I mean, Cotto's in his prime. This is why the fight is generating so much interest from not only the media but people. It's because it's a real fight, and I just, it's going to be a great fight, and I think if a knockout comes, it'll come in the later rounds. I think Cotto will get hit. He's going to get cut. And Manny will take his willpower away from him, his heart away from him as the rounds progress, because it gets frustrating when you can't hit something. And Miguel's power, the power's no good if you can't hit your target.
Exactly.
And so, I think he'll get frustrated, and I think he'll be bleeding profusely. And then the later rounds will knock out. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, and I won't be surprised if it's such a great fight that this is a close fight, goes to a decision, and we have a rematch.
All right, we're here with Freddie Roach, legendary 3-time trainer of the year. I'd like to ask you, Freddie, first of all, how you doing?
Everything's good. It's a long day, a little tired, but did 15 rounds of mitts with Manny Pacquiao.
Nice.
And 10 with Amir Khan right after that, so they keep me busy.
Nice. What would you say out of 100%, how ready is Manny, both mentally and physically, at this point?
95.
95%, both mentally and physically?
Yep.
Despite, what the media's saying about all the distractions and stuff like that?
We have distractions all the time. Some maybe I thrive off of. There's no distractions, yes, but problems, no. We train every day, we work every day, we work through typhoons, we did what we had to do.
Yes, sir. I recall initially you said it's going to be a competitive fight that'll probably go almost the distance, and then more recently you said Manny's going to pretty much blow Cotto away early on.
The way Manny's punching right now in training camp, and his power, and the way, I've never seen him hit harder. I feel he's gonna knock Cotto out now, yeah.
Can you give us a round, sir?
Well, I'm in a bet 1, 9, and 10.
I'm sorry, 1, 9, and 7?
9 and 10.
1, 9, and 10?
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, you've been very, very great at picking the rounds. I remember you picked the David Diaz fight like around. I remember you said he was gonna. You'd be surprised if it went past 2 rounds with Ricky Hatton, and we all know how that story ended. Yeah.
I did say true.
Yeah. Now, if you mind me asking, is your relationship with Manny as strong as can be, or was that a lot of HBO hype, or are you able to comment?
We had a little problem the day I wanted to leave with the Typhoon, and Manny came to his senses and called me at midnight that night, and we hit the road. And luckily we did get out because the Typhoon did hit 2 days later, and they closed the roads down again. So, it was just, we all have the attitude that it's not going to hit us, but it was real, and I felt I had a lot of responsibility with HBO being there.
Absolutely.
With my sparring partners and all the guys, so I felt the safest thing was to get out and to get away from the storm. So I think it was a decision that I made, and then by 12 o'clock that night, Manny came to the same conclusion, and I said, Manny, it's midnight now, it's kind of late, we should wait, we're cracking dawn, we'll leave. But he said, no, let's leave now, so we left at midnight.
Okay, so that was pretty real then. That was pretty accurate.
It's all real.
Okay.
There's nothing fake in that show.
Wow.
Nothing scripted.
Manny obviously has a lot of fans, and you yourself have a lot of fans. I'm a big fan of you. You're a big inspiration. I actually wanted to motivate a lot of people. A lot of people are big fans of Manny, yet they themselves don't take the best care of themselves. Can you give like a general breakdown of like a routine of Manny's workout, his road work, so that might inspire a lot of the people out there to maybe replicate workout?
Manny's a machine. Like this morning, we ran 48 minutes uphill. Uphill the entire run, just 48 minutes straight.
Wow.
And he averages, about 5.5 minute miles going up steep hills. He's a great runner. And then we came in the gym, and we loosened up, get ready. We did 15 rounds of mitts, 3 rounds in double end bag, 3 rounds in speed bag, 3 rounds in jump rope, 6 rounds of shadow boxing. And then we did a photo shoot, and it was over. And sit-ups, of course. And he does over 1,000 motions.
How many sit-ups does he do on average?
Over 1,000 in the morning, 1,000 at night.
1,000 in the morning, 1,000 at night, every day.
Every day.
Wow. And push-ups?
Not many push-ups because he has a bad shoulder.
It's bad shoulder. Okay.
So you gotta be careful with that. Push-ups are bad. But he's a machine. I mean, he averages 40 rounds a day. Most fighters don't do 20.
Right.
And we'll spar 12 rounds tomorrow. And that'll be our peak day. And then from there we'll taper off and go the other way. 10, 8, 6, 4, and be done.
Awesome. Quick question about MMA. You train a couple of MMA fighters. Are you, with the growing popularity of MMA, would you see yourself taking on more MMA fighters?
Anyone that I can help be a better fighter, I'll do. I mean, I can't teach them anything but boxing. That's all I know. And the guys, that's all I do teach them. And the stand-up part of MMA, I like a lot. I think it's action-packed. When they get on the ground, the wrestling, I'm not such a big fan of because I know there's a science to it, but I'm not a big fan. You guys wrestling around on the floor.
Arvelasky, you trained him. Obviously you're just training him on the boxing side.
Andre, Anderson Silva, Penn. I just train him. I just teach him how to fight. Stand up. That's all I really know. And that's the most exciting part about MMA, though, is stand up.
Right, absolutely. I agree with you. Do you think Silva and Roy Jones will actually fight? And if they do,
I hope so. And Silva become my Jimmy sparred. He sparred my guys a couple of times. He's really one of those guys. He's not a gym fighter. He only gives you about 40%. But when he wants to turn it on, he can fight. I think he has a shot. I mean, Roy Jones might be maybe a little bit too much for him, but I'd like to see it.
Is there any final words you'd like to say to your fans? Like I said, you do, I don't know if you know, but you do have like a lot of fans out there.
Thanks for all the support, and thanks for treating me so well in the Philippines. They're the greatest. I love the Philippines, and I'm going to retire there.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. God bless.